that time of the year again where we gather around tables laden with delicious food and give thanks. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode, a Thanksgiving special. I'm Trin, your host, and this is Limitless Insights.
I'm Vaughn, Trin's co-host, partner in life and wife. Trin, yesterday was Thanksgiving and my belly is full.
Your belly is always full, Vaughn.
It's full of love, full of joy.
Your cup overflows.
And I think you're the reason for that.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Thanksgiving is a time to reflect on gratitude and spend quality moments with loved ones. So, Vaughn, what are you thankful for?
I'm so blessed and thankful for so many things. I'm alive and I got to spend my Thanksgiving with you and our gorgeous babies, indulging in the feast. And you outdid yourself with a delicious vegan meatloaf. We did not go for the traditional meal of turkey. We did vegan meatloaf, roast pumpkin, and the works. Thank you for doing that. I asked for a roast and gravy because it's very nostalgic for me.
Yes.
And you delivered.
Thank you so much. That means a lot to me because this was certainly a challenge, something I've never done before. But I'm not one to shy away from challenges. I always rise up to the occasion.
You definitely did. And just letting our visitors, our listeners, and also our followers know that we had decided a couple of months ago on going on this journey. And so we've decided to try to be vegetarian.
Yes. And this is a journey that we've been on for
I think about 5 months.
5 months. That's a long time. Do you miss eating
I miss meat? No, I don't. I actually don't even think about it because you make you put together such delicious meals.
Wow. I'm doing a great job then.
Yes, I'll keep you for another 100 years.
All right, let's dive deep into yesterday. Like, what did we do yesterday, Vaughn? Do you want to?
Yes, so we, as a small family, and I know I love Thanksgiving because this is the time where family comes together. The kids coming from colleges, going to visit their parents, their grandparents, the talk stories, sharing a meal, food coma. It's a beautiful time, a get together. What we did as a family, we have a small family. We thought we'd have a delicious meal and head over to the movies, the cinemas. I love the cinemas.
Oh my gosh, Vaughn. That was such a great decision to go yesterday. First of all, traffic was great. Secondly, the movies were empty. So we practically had the cinema to ourselves.
Yes. And we watched the best movie for the year.
I'm glad we chose it. What was the movie?
Next Goal Wins.
Woo! That was such a great movie. Let's celebrate it.
I'm pouring myself a beer as we speak right now. And I think you've got one on your table.
Yes.
Cheers for that.
Cheers. Clink, 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 clink.
They did a fantastic job taking a sip. So let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. This is another beautiful movie directed by Taika Waititi.
Oh, I love him.
Taika, oh my gosh, if you're listening, what a fantastic job you did yesterday.
He actually played a part 2 in it, which was great and hilarious.
Yeah. The movie warms my heart so much as we can relate to as Pacific Islanders. The movie follows the story of American Samoan national soccer team when they lost so badly during that game in the World Cup against Australia. I think the score was 31-0.
Yes.
The team had faced challenges on and off the field, and the film beautifully captured their journey toward redemption, especially under the coaching of Thomas Rongan, portrayed brilliantly by the charismatic Michael Fassbender.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job. I also can appreciate how they put the portrayal of the Samoan culture.
Yeah.
And its open-minded acceptance, particularly to one of the characters, who identified herself as a female.
Yeah.
It beautifully showcased the Samoan culture's progressive and accepting attitude towards gender identity, despite the traditional norms in Pacific cultures. I mean, you and I both know this. Jaya, the character, was embraced by her teammates and the community without judgment or discrimination. And we know this about the Samoan culture, but I'm glad he put it on screen
Yeah.
just to let the rest of the world know
And-
how progressive they are.
Yes, and in the Samoan culture, they call it, is it fa'afafine?
Yeah.
So Jaya is known as a fa'afafine. It's truly remarkable how the film highlights this aspect. Her gender identity wasn't a barrier for her to be part of this team. Instead, she was seen as an integral member, treated with respect and equality.
Yes. And she was so beautiful. I mean,
She is beautiful.
yeah, she was played by Kaimana. But even the real, like watching the movie towards the end, the real Jai as well was gorgeous, you know, and I thought they did a fantastic job doing that. Definitely the Samoan culture's approach reflects a deep-rooted sense of respect for individual regardless of their gender identity.
Yeah.
And that's a testament. And the portrayal in this movie is a testament of the team's unity and understanding.
Right. And just let me add, this movie was depicted on true events. So, you know, I mean, there was a few embellishments here and there, you know, as Taika had said in the beginning of the movie, with a few embellishments, as he said. But it was such a great watch. It's refreshing to see a depiction that challenges stereotypes and emphasizes the importance of acceptance and support.
Yes. 100% agree, Trina.
Yeah.
It's a reminder that acceptance and inclusion aren't just buzzwords, but they are lived values within the Samoan culture, creating a safe and supportive environment for characters like Jaya.
Boom! That was so powerful. I love that. They're not just buzzwords. Acceptance and inclusion are just not buzzwords.
They speaking the truth and upholding it.
Yes. It's moments like these in cinema that have a profound impact. Sparking conversations and promoting acceptance, understanding across various cultures and communities.
Well done. Well done. Captured all that beautiful moments on screen. I
Right.
also want to add that the Islanders themselves, the actual team, the actual members of the team that
Yeah.
was cast for the
Film.
added an authentic part that elevated the entire experience, you know?
Yeah.
Their humor, their humility, typical Islanders. Oscar Knightley, who played Tevita.
I love him.
Love him. Loved him from the Samoan wedding,
Yeah.
Sione's wedding too.
Yeah.
David Fane, his character was Ace.
Yeah.
Loved him from Brotown and also was Polo in the Samoan.
My name is Paul.
Yeah, exactly. And Kaimana
Yeah.
as well. It was great. And then, you know, the funny thing was we were watching the movie and Trina was like, oh my gosh, that guy looks familiar. Is he part Fijian? Or she was trying to ask me, like, and I was like, Trina.
Well, firstly, I was looking at the movie because I see fellow brown brothers and sisters on in the screen, big screen, and I'm like, oh, I might see somebody I know. And then I see this guy and I'm like, man, he looks so familiar. He looks part Fijian, but he really wasn't. So, and I was asking Levon.
You thought he looked familiar,
Yeah.
and then you put together Fijian.
Yes.
But
yes.
I was like, no, he's Samoan. How you know him is because he's the baby daddy of my grandnephew. My niece is my brother's daughter's son, and it was Chris. He played one of the characters, was Jonah, I think.
Yeah, he played one of the main characters.
Yeah, played one of them. He did a great job, too.
He did a great job. And see, we did know somebody in that movie.
Yeah, and it was great because that was really funny. As Trina was like, hello, that's Chris.
Well, you know, Vaughn, the film didn't just focus on soccer. It delved into the personal lives of all the players, their cultural backgrounds and the challenges they faced, making it a deeply human story. I love the sense of community they had, even though their national team did not have money to support this team.
Yeah, and definitely what resonated with me was the team's resilience despite the overwhelming odds.
Right.
The team's strength and resilience, even though it was all stacked up against it. But they rallied together and fought for their dreams, which was truly inspiring. I was like so fired up in every part of the movie.
Me too. I was just like very close to getting up and, breaking out in dance
Oh, you should have.
in the middle of the cinema.
I think you might have sent some people out of the
I
cinema.
could have, but I didn't care at that moment. All I was seeing was like, I'm so proud of my island brothers and sisters. I want to stand up here and do some dancing.
Yeah. So you know what? The beginning of the movie, I don't know. Was it the production sounds for that coming into the movie, or was it the part at the beginning where they played the music? But I swear it was a Fijian song.
Yes, I think it was. It sounded like,
Yeah.
I couldn't make out the words,
Yeah. We have to go back and listen to it. Because of that, we got to watch the movie.
but
again.
it definitely sounded familiar. It definitely sounded like Fijian singing.
Yes, it definitely did.
This movie was so inspiring, Vaughn. The film touched on themes of acceptance, perseverance, and the universal language of sport. It wasn't just about winning, it was about the journey and the bonds forged along the way. I love it.
I loved how he displayed the Samoan culture, when they took the time, when the bell went off, being respectful
Yes.
to the Sabbath,
yes.
being respect. I mean, we can relate to that because we know what that's like. And it also highlighted the importance of community, family, and tradition within the team's dynamic,
Definitely. The humor infused throughout the movie. It brought so much lightness that balanced the emotional depth of the story. It's a roller coaster of emotions that leaves you cheering by the end. I'm so excited about this movie. I don't know if you can tell.
Yes, I can tell because you have requested to go to the movies again and watch the same movie.
Well, I haven't done that in a long time. The last time I did that was with Moana.
Yes. But I am not going to oppose it. I'm for it. I want to watch this movie again.
Yes.
It's definitely it's a great reminder of the movie reminds us of determination, support, and anything is possible. Mm-hmm. Guys, it's a must watch for everyone, not just for sports enthusiasts, but anyone who appreciates a heartfelt, uplifting story. A movie for everyone and every culture.
It is definitely for everyone. Take your family, go and watch it, enjoy it, have a good laugh. That's a wrap for today's episode, Vaughn. I could go on and on and on about this. That's how much I love this.
Yeah, it was such a great movie that when Trina and I got back, we decided to watch the Samoan wedding again. And it was just like watching it for the first time again. And we're going to go back to the movies and watch this.
Yes. Siona's wedding, we watched it. Oh my gosh, I tell you.
Yes, and because I want to actually look for Brotown.
Yeah, we have to watch Brotown. We have to put that on.
I love Brotown. My brother, who's recently passed, loved Brotown. So definitely going to go look for that.
And do a binge watch. So, listeners, join us next time as we explore another gem from the world of cinema. Mm-hmm. Cinema. That's a wrap for today's discussion, folks. Remember, embracing diversity and fostering inclusivity is a journey we're all on together.
Until next time, keep celebrating differences, spreading love, and embracing acceptance. Thumbs up to Next Goal Wins. A must-watch. 10 out of 10.
Taika, chirp, bro.
Yeah. Please do another one.